Hello guys, LifeHackster here, and today we are going to review and test out the Tapo C660, or also called the VistaCam 360, a solar-powered pan and tilt tracking 4K security camera. Now, I did review Tapo's 4K mag cam just recently, and I will link it down below if you haven't seen it yet. And this is the pan and tilt version of it. I did learn something also while testing this, and the reason why the 4K Tapo mag cam and also this VistaCam 360 performed well in my testing. So you just need to watch all the way through. Tapo sent this C60 kit to me to be checked out, so thank you. But this is not a sponsored video, and I will be testing this like any other battery-powered security camera that I review in this channel. This records in 4K quality, 3840 by 2160 pixel resolution at 20 FPS. It has a 105-degree diagonal field of view, but this is a pan and tilt tracking camera with a 326 mechanical pan for 360 coverage and 45-degree tilt for 90-degree coverage. This has a starlight sensor, but just like the mag cam, it does need the spotlights, which it has 2 of them, to have usable color recording at night. And it also has black and white infrared night vision. This is battery powered and has a built-in 10,000 mAh rechargeable battery. And it is highly recommended to set this up with its included 2.5 watt solar panel to minimize or even eliminate manually recharging this camera. Tapo says only 45 minutes of direct sunlight a day can power up the camera all day. And just like the mag cam, this also has the 24/7 continuous capture, which Tapo kind of underplayed this feature, but I think this is the most important feature of this camera, which I'll tell you why later on. It records locally to a microSD card inserted on the camera itself up to a 512GB card, and also has an optional cloud recording. All the features of the camera, like its AI smart detection, doesn't need a subscription. Rich notification is the only feature that is behind a paywall and will need a cloud subscription. But on how responsive this camera is, it is not really needed. This connects to both 2.4 and 5 GHz Wi-Fi and is weather resistant with an IP65 rating and compatible with Google and Amazon devices. Inside the box of this C660 kit, you will get the solar panel, 2.5 watts, and this is USB-C. And you will get the camera itself, which has a bit of weight to it. Plastic build. We have the spotlights and infrared LEDs, mic, light sensor, status light, and the PIR motion sensor here. When you tilt this up, we have a rubber flap that covers the microSD card slot, power and reset buttons. And we have the speaker here and also another rubber flap that covers the USB-C port to charge or hook up the solar panel. Release button here to release from the mounting bracket. You also get the camera and solar panel wall mount so as to have a cleaner looking install. And we have the mounting bracket for the camera. You also get a cover plate if you are mounting the camera separately from the solar panel. You also get the solar panel extension cable, about 12.5 feet in length. Screw rubber plugs and a short USB-C cable, zip tie, mounting screws and plastic anchors, and the quick start guide. To set up, let's first insert a microSD card and turn on power. Open up the Tapo app, click the plus sign, add device, outdoor cams, and this is the Tapo C660. Already red and green. Select the Wi-Fi you want to connect to, name the camera, and wait until it is set up. You will then be prompted to try their cloud subscription, which is not really needed for this camera. To install, I'll demo the wall install with the wall mount. Screw it in to the wall with the top 2 screw first. Hook the mounting bracket and screw it into the mount and the wall using the 3 included screws. And you can slide in the camera to the mount like so until it clicks in place. Plug the screw openings on the mount with the rubber plugs. Slide in the solar panel to its mount, position it, and plug in the cable to the camera, which has a rubber bushing for weather sealing. This is the best setup for this, resulting in a clean looking install. But the mounting bracket can also be installed in a ceiling or under the eaves. It has 2 screw holes on top where you can screw it in and just slide the camera onto it like so. Let's check the settings in the app. When you open up the app, you will just see the camera icon and you will see the battery level, and also you can turn on and off the camera from here. Click on it and it will load up the live view pretty quick for a battery camera. In here, you can take a snapshot, record the live view, listen in, start two-way talk, and this one is full duplex, like a phone call. But you also have an option with a mic here, half duplex, push and hold to talk. Pan and tilt controls, where you can manually pan or tilt the camera, but you can also set presets, up to 8 of them. To set, just use the pan and tilt controls to position the camera where you want it, then click the plus sign, and you can name that position. Now, there's no home or guard position, and the last position you set the camera is going to be its home position, and we'll go back to it after tracking. There is also the patrol option here, but this is more like a 360 round look. Like on the horizontal patrol, the camera will rotate 360 degrees. And the vertical patrol is going to tilt. Now, there's another different patrol option that you will see later on. We have the alarm on, which Tapo is different on this because for the siren to activate, there should be a detected event. You cannot trigger this manually. It just arms it. You can turn on the spotlight, and this has an AI zoom, where in live view, it will zoom in digitally on the detected event, which is a nice feature. Down here are the events, and these are from the cloud if you subscribed. But you can access the recordings from the SD card by clicking here. And you also get a timeline. This is where you can download the recordings. And if you see the light blue area here, these are the 24/7 continuous capture, or basically snapshots. Gear icon for the settings. We have detection, auto tracking, which you can set just to track when it detects smart events. Detection zones and motion detection, which you can set the sensitivity of each, like this for person detection. Battery status, working mode, and I've set this to high performance to get the whole motion event. Pan and tilt, we have the patrol mode, and this is where you can set positions based on your presets on where the camera will patrol. And you can set how long it will stay in that position before moving to the next one. And on this camera, it is not in minutes, but in hours, from an hour to every 12 hours. And on the 24/7 capture, you can set the interval on how often the camera will take snapshots, from every second to every minute. And you can schedule this too. Video and display, and I'll just show you that this is recording in 4K up to 20 FPS. Night mode settings, color with spotlights or infrared night vision. And now time to do some testing.
This is the video and audio quality of Tapo C660 and video clarity test at 10 feet, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Look at this. So this is the quality of the Tapo C660 at night. And this with the spotlights turned on, and this one looks like at 10 feet, 15, 20, 25, 30. So this is the video quality of the Tapo C660 at night. Lights off, and there's two infrared LEDs, and this one looks like at 10 feet. 15, 20, 25, 30.
We are going to test the notification speed of the Tapo C660, and I didn't sign up for their cloud recording or cloud subscription, so there will be no rich notifications. And it is 2:36 and I'm on my 5G cellular network, so let's check it out. Yep, start tracking me. Wow, that quick. And as you can see, no rich notification, but when you click on it, it should open up the live view and it loads up pretty quick. 2:36. All right, so now it just turned to 2:37. It's less than 30 seconds, and let's see if there is a recording and notification cool off. In the setting, I turned it to 0, so I should be getting a notification again. And I had to recheck that then because I didn't get a notification. Oh, there you go. All right, I got a notification. I know it tracked me earlier. All right, cool. Alright, here is what I found about this camera, and this is same for all their battery cams that will have this 24/7 continuous capture. If this is set to on, and I did test this to take snapshots every 5 and also every 10 seconds, and the camera basically uses camera-based detection instead of using its PIR sensor. So the camera takes snapshots, and when you get in the field of view of the camera while it is taking the snapshot, you will get detected. That is why I got detected even when I'm just standing 40 feet away from the camera. And this is also why I got detected pretty quick when I'm going towards it. So I'm not really testing its PIR sensor. Well, we have to find out. Alright, so we are going to test the maximum detection distance of the Tapo C660, and this time the 24/7 capture is turned off. So it is basically working, its PIR sensor is the one that it's detecting motion. Sensitivity is the same, highest person detection, and we will see. This is at 40 feet. And then get any notification. We'll go 35. We'll go 30, 25. All right, well, not at 25. Let's go 20. Yep, tracking, started tracking, so I'll be getting a notification here. Yeah, it's tracking me right there at 20 feet. That's with the 24/7 capture turned off. Okay, so this time we will see with the 24/7 capture turned off and see how soon this Tapo C660 is gonna start detecting me. And towards the camera detection resulted in me barely getting detected. Luckily, it is pretty good in tracking. As to multiple tracking, it will follow the first person it detected most of the time. But it transitions pretty quick to follow who is continually moving. Alright, so now we are going to listen in and see if this Tapo C660 has some panning or motor noise. So let's check it out. Let's do the panning first. Nope, I don't hear it. How about when it tilts? Nope, I don't hear it either, so it's pretty quiet.
This is the audio quality coming out from the Tapo C660. This is the audio quality coming out from the Tapo C660.
As to battery life, I used and tested this without the solar panel for about 3 days and it went down to 95%. And this with the 24/7 capture set to every 5 seconds. Well, what do you think? This Tapo VistaCam 360 or the Tapo C660 has pretty good video quality. Its tracking is also pretty good for a battery camera. I highly suggest when using this camera, aside from hooking this up with the solar panel and set it to high performance mode, 24/7 capture needs to be on. So as for the camera to use also its camera-based detection aside from the PIR sensor, resulting in farther detection range and way better performance. And for Tapo, just a suggestion, this has presets, but it would be nice if you can set a home or guard position, or at least set one of the presets to be the default or home position of the camera. I hope that Tapo adds the 24/7 capture to all their existing and older battery cameras, because this will definitely improve its detection performance. And I think this can be done by just a firmware update. Anyways, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching.